year. Give us good health and sound mind. We ask this through Christ our Lord. Amen. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
And now let us proceed to the opening remarks to be given to us by Mr. Jesser N. Felipe, Teacher 1 of Salaman Central Elementary School. Sir?
Thank you, Sir Rex. To our very dynamic principal of Salaman Central Elementary School, our very own Mrs. Erlinda Argaurana. To our very energetic and supportive assistant principal, Mr. Abner Casaneldes. To our judges, our very own judges for this activity, Mr. Jude, Kevin Vicero, and Ma'am Mayjane Sansano, both English major students from Notre Dame Salaman College. And also to my fellow grade 4 teachers, our very own chairman, Mrs. Maria Grace Villar, and also to Mrs. Irelina Berico, our judge also, Mrs. Yune Resurrection, to our very supportive parents, and to our very energetic learners, and also to our activity organizer, the one who organized this activity, Mr. Rex De Los Santos. To all of us, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon to all of you. To our learners here in front, good afternoon also. Good afternoon. Right now, we are celebrating the Nutrition Month, and this celebration only reminds us that we should keep ourselves healthy, physically and also mentally. We all know that healthy living always starts with healthy diet. Eat nutritious foods, vegetables, meat, fruits, and other foods that are very essential for our growth and development. Exercise daily and keep away from drugs and other things that can harm our body. Before we start with our activity this afternoon, let's set our minds, get ready to listen, and understand the importance of proper nutrition in our life. Good afternoon once again.
So thank you very much, Sir Felipe, for that remarkable opening remarks. And now, let us proceed for the debate proper. So, ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention for the presentation of the debate is about to begin. During the topic, should junk foods be banned in school? Together with our distinguished principal, Ma'am Erlinda Argaurana, teachers, parents, and guests, good afternoon to all. I would like to welcome you all to this presentation. In this occasion, we would like to invite of course, the debaters, and of course, to all of us to witness this debate. According to Merriam-Webster Dictionary, a debate is a discussion between people in which express different opinions about something. It is a formal discussion of motion before a deliberative body according to the rules of parliamentary procedure. And to guide our formal debate for today's event, allow me to introduce the Board of Judges. Okay, first, we have Mrs. Yune M. Resurrection, Teacher 2 of Salaman Central Elementary School. Ma'am. We have also Marian Grace L. Villar, Master Teacher 1 of Salaman Central Elementary School. Ma'am Iderlina A. Berico, Master Teacher 1 of Salaman Central Elementary School. We have Jude Kevin B. Basero of Notre Dame of Salaman College and Majin P. Sansano of Notre Dame of Salaman College. Before our formal debate would begin, let me first read the mechanics of the debate. The presentation of arguments. Presentation of arguments. Each team must have at least 3 representatives to represent their case. Their representatives may use anything to be used in their argument such that it should remain formal in dissent, for the sole purpose of supporting his or her acts. The things used should not be used to insult or degrade the humanity of the opposing team. Any words spoken of indecency are considered informal and therefore are taken as demerit of points to the teams who have acted such. The question and answer. The 3 representatives are allowed to answer in the question and answer portion only once. The 3 representatives are not allowed to rebut. The debate only allows 1 session per team. Each team is given at least 5 minutes to give questions to the opposing team such that a team can have multiple questions as long as it is within the scope of the given 5 minutes question per team. The team depending from question is given 30 seconds to establish, formulate, and answer. Second beyond this point means that the team depending from the question is unable to answer and a point is given to the questioning team. The team depending from question is provided with 1 minute to answer the question. Should any follow-up questions arise after the given question, the team must answer it and another 1 minute is provided for answering. The moderator is given the authority to stop the follow-up questions if the questions are starting to go beyond the expected result or the intent of the questioner is to sway the defendant. The question should be repeated twice and clearly as possible. If the questioner tries to not pronounce the question clearly and the motive is to distract the opposing team, this is considered as indecency and a demerit of points. Questions delivered by indecency are an act of immorality and thus therefore deemed invalid. Any acts done by a team is given a demerit of points. Personal questions are strictly prohibited. A timer is provided for checking the time given per team, and if the time reaches the given team, the timer can ring the bell as signal that session that ended or the answering time has ended. Will you try please, Ben? Okay, upon hearing that, that's the time, your time is ended. Okay, next is, we have this the criteria. Okay, for affirmative, yes. Defendant, no. Here we have the criteria. So we have the organization and clarity, 10 points, completely clear and orderly presentation. 7 points, mostly clear and orderly in all parts. 5 points, clearly in some parts but not overall. 2, unclear and disorganized throughout. Use of argument. Very strong and persuasive arguments given throughout. Many good arguments given with only minor problems, 7 points. 5 points, some decent arguments but some significant problems. 2 points for few or no real arguments given or all arguments given had significant problems. Use of cross-examination and rebuttal. 10 points, excellent cross-examination and the defense against the opposing team objection. 7 points, good cross-examination and rebuttal with only minor slip-ups. 5 points, decent cross-exam and or rebuttal but with some significant problems. 2 points for cross-exam or rebuttal failure to point out problems in the opposing team's position or failure to defend itself from attack. Presentation and style, 10 points. All styles features were used convincingly. 7 points, most styles pictures were used convincingly. 5 points, few styles pictures were used convincingly. And 2 points, very few style pictures were used, none of them convincingly. Now, without further ado, I would like you to welcome the first team to present the affirmative team. Our first presenter is Mr. Lian Ang. The floor is now yours.
In today's scenario, junk food needs no introduction. Well, everyone in this age of convenience are enjoying the taste of junk foods. Junk foods are the most popular food. Why? Because they're delicious, filling, affordable, and readily available. But the most annoying thing is that many junk food lovers are ignorant of the risk of consuming these kinds of foods. Eating such food at a young age is a bad habit. It leads to lifetime health consequences. School is where children spend most of their time. It should be a place where children learn to eat healthy foods. Therefore, schools should be banned from selling junk foods. According to Dr. Willie Ong, a cardiologist who practices at Makati Medical Center, junk foods are high in fats, sugar, salt, and calories. The high level of fat and salt can contribute to heart disease by raising blood cholesterol level. The high level of trans fatty acid can lead to liver dysfunction. Because of its high level of sugar and carbohydrates, it can also lead to obesity and diabetes. Not only that, other diseases include early aging, depression, constipation. According to one cancer specialist, junk foods can also trigger cancer to those individuals with family history. See how these foods affect our health and our life? So if we want to live longer, we should avoid eating junk foods now. Always remember the saying that the greatest wealth is health.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ang. Okay, let us proceed to our second presenter. It is Miss Aslia Talib. A round of applause, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Azalea Al-Talib. I suggest that junk food be banned in school. According to the DepEd Order Number 13, issued last March 14, Leonor Brianna said that junk food that has low nutritional value, typically produced in the form of packaged snacks needing little or no preparation. Brianna said, schools are good venues to promote a healthier lifestyle among Filipinos, especially the youth. The DepEd said, food classified under the green category, such as unsweetened milk, unsweetened buko juice, water, rice, chicken, lean meat, fish available in school canteens, fried rice, bread using refined flour, biscuits, pancakes, sandwiches, processed food, and stir-fried vegetables should be served carefully. Meanwhile, soft drinks, sport-weight products containing caffeine, ice cream, cakes, donuts, french fries, instant noodles, chicken skin, bacon, junk food and canned fruits and heavy cereal should be totally prohibited in school canteens. DepEd said each school should develop its own menu to ensure that the food and drinks offered to students are healthy and nutritious. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, second presenter. And now, we will proceed to the third presenter, Mr. Brian Kalawag. A round of applause, please.
in favor that junk food should be banned because it has bad effects on our health, such as obesity, diabetes, depression, and nutrient deficiency. Eating healthy food is the best choice to make for your diet, to provide the necessary nutrients that our body needs to create new cells, clear toxins, and to just function every day. Eating healthy now can prevent future diseases such as diabetes and cancer. 10 benefits of eating healthy: protect our heart, prevent diabetes, maintain a healthy weight, have more energy, prevent cancer, sleep better, lower stroke risk, pump up your immune system, look fabulous, live longer. According to Motivate Me In, there are 8 worst effects disadvantage of junk food. Junk foods mostly contains fat, sugar, and high calories which create bad impact to our body. Junk food increases of heart problems. Heart problems are developing nowadays even in young age people. Junk food creates problems in the development of brain, especially for kids and pregnant women. One becomes fat with junk food. Obesity is becoming one of the biggest problems in the world due to high consumption of junk food. Junk food is not easy to digest, which generates gastrointestinal problems. Junk food creates high chances of diabetes. People who eat more and more junk food not only develop bad lifestyle, but also create disorder in eating habits and tiredness. People who eat fast food feel more stressed than others. Many researchers have proved this is fact. Junk food is a pejorative term for cheap food containing high levels of calories, from sugar or fat with little fiber, protein, vitamins, or minerals, unhealthy ingredients. Junk foods are loaded with sodium, salt, and sugar, so that they can have longer shelf life. All these ingredients are very harmful to the human body because they cannot be broken down and therefore they will deposit in the body. Along with that, they also prevent the absorption of important minerals and nutrients, thereby affecting a person's immune system and metabolism, among other functions. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, affirmative team, for your presentation. Now, for our defendant team, a round of applause for the first presenter, Mr. Buford Beto.
Good afternoon, everyone. I know that junk food should not be banned in school. I'll give 5 reasons why it shouldn't be. First reason, it gives satisfaction to our taste. Second reason, you can't buy happiness. Third reason, the income of some people will be low. 4, not all junk foods are not nutritious. And 5th, like the junk foods I'm holding now, some junk foods have nutritious complements on them. Like to mention, Lala Tempura. It has sodium, carbohydrates, and protein. Now, these are the reasons why junk food should not be banned in schools. So to all of my audiences, please help us support the banner of Don't Ban Junk Foods in School Canteens. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you for that. Our second presenter is Mr. Gesser Seba.
Good afternoon, everyone. Junk food should not be banned in school because lots of children love to eat junk food, and some junk foods have the nutrients like this chocolate. It has a calcium, protein, and sodium. And according to the DOH, no vitamin B are not junk food because it has a Pinoy sangkap. That's all.
Okay, for our last presenter, we have Ms. Declan Ramos.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Jaishan Lebron P. Ramos, and here are the reasons why junk food should not be banned in school. Freedom of choices should be extended to students' school dining options, providing plentiful choices, including the option to select foods that are less healthy, can keep schools from feeling institutional and can help enhance students' feelings of personal responsibility and satisfaction. Number 2, yes, Junk food should be sold in schools because students will buy anything that is portable, flavorful, visually appealing, and gives them a quick picking up. According to Margaret Johnson, the teachers in West Las Vegas, without snack, those who were antsy were asleep. Most were not focused. Number 3, it gives happiness to many children. This is a vegetarian snack. It is high in iron, source of fiber, and 55% green peas. This is another junk food too. This is accepted by DOH, so this can be sold in all canteens. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for affirmative and dependent teams for that substantial and informative presentation. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now we come to the question and answer session. We will be having a 2 sessions, and each team is given a single session to question the group. Are you ready? Yes. So let us start with the affirmative team. Affirmative team.
According to our second presenter, what do you think the reason why the DepEd Secretary Leonor Briones ordered to banning the marketing of junk foods in public school and DepEd public offices? Because she didn't think that some junk foods have nutrients.
Next follow-up question.
How can she know? He is very concerned of our health, and he will do anything to make our health be good. Can you repeat it? How can she know? He is very concerned of our health, and she will do anything to make our health be good. Because he didn't read the nutrition facts and the sangkap Pinoy seal, he didn't saw it. Just as I say, how cannot she saw it? He is part of the government, and all the government help each other. So it means that the DepEd Secretary Leonor Briones is helping the DOH. Like before said, she probably don't saw it. So you think she's not the right person in that position because you're implying she's not doing the right thing. No.
Some follow-up question. question?
Then we should agree on her that we should ban junk food because he said he is the right person in that position, and he is saying and she is saying that we should ban junk food.
Not all people are perfect. Probably we should so notice.
Can you repeat the question? Your answer?
Not all people are perfect.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Nisisito, for that wonderful question. And of course, let us proceed. Do you have some question? Affirmative team.
Hello everyone. Good afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Robert Tianeta and I only have one question. In this case, which should be more valued? School or government's responsibility or right to control students?
Can you repeat it?
In this case, which should be more valued? School or government's responsibility or right to control the students?
Responsibilities.
Okay, no more follow-up question. The next one.
Are junk foods unhealthy for you?
No.
So you mean the doctors who said junk foods are unhealthy and Center for Science and Environment is lying? So you mean the doctors who said junk foods are unhealthy and Center for Science and Environment is lying?
No.
So why did you answer no to the first question?
Dapat dalawang microphone.
They didn't think about the answer.
Can you repeat your answers? Because I can't hear it.
Session for affirmative teams question and answer is done.
Okay. So let us proceed to the next one. Okay, thank you very much for that. Okay, the next team to present their question is the dependent team. Okay, where are you?
Why do government officials allow factories of junk food to operate in our country if it is detrimental to people's health? Can you repeat your question? Why do government officials allow factories of junk food to operate in our country if it is detrimental to people's health? Government officials allowed to manufacture this because they partially not think of the people's health, but to make more taxes for other more things, because banning junk food is not their primary problem. So, do you agree that junk food is not the cause of people's illness, but poor diet and lack of exercise? The other people is sick because of junk food, but it is not the main cause of illness of people.
Next. Some more question from this group? Okay, do you have follow-up question?
Can you repeat your answer, please?
Other people is sick because of junk food, but it is not the primary cause of illness of people, but it is in the other things of what the people do.
Therefore, do you agree now that government allow factories of junk food to operate because it is a big help to us?
No.
No more further questions.
Okay, you have? Yes?
You said that the people's health are not the primary problem of the companies.
Can you repeat the question, please?
Do they not caring about our health because it is not their primary problem?
It is the government that they partially doesn't care of banning junk food because there are more problems like the Marawi siege.
So they didn't seek it last year? So they didn't think that it was important to our health, but only the Marawi siege?
Of course, they think it is good for our health, but the Marawi siege is more important. It is because it is more important because it causes more the eating junk food.
No more further questions.
So again, do you have some more from this group? Okay, so yes.
I have a suggestion. Selva Che, I know you can answer, but can you please share some of your knowledge to your group mates? Some of them are, just props.
Okay, so again, please be friendly. Okay, so let us proceed.
How do you manage to stop eating junk food and get fit as a children? How do you manage to stop eating junk food and get fit as a children?
By doing proper hygienes and eating healthy foods.
No more further questions.
Next, we have
If junk food is bad for our health, why was junk food made?
It wasn't made for us and it wasn't made for money.
Then why was it made?
okay, from this group.
Wala na yung nag-isa.
It wasn't made for us, it was made for money.
But Miss Azalea Talib said it wasn't made for us and it wasn't made for money.
I'm sorry, but it was her mistake because she didn't hear me right.
So, thank you very much. Time is up for the question and answer session. So, once again, please have a round of applause for our presenter, the affirmative and responsive. Okay, for this afternoon, before we proceed to the awarding of course, we will be the winner for this debate. So we will have pause for few minutes, but before that, I think we will have a short message from our assistant principal. Of course, how about from our grade chairman, Ma'am Marian Grace L. Villar, Master Teacher 1. Ma'am, palakpakan po natin.
Okay, good afternoon everyone. Good afternoon, Sir Abner, our assistant principal, Ma'am Leonie, the parents, the very supportive parents of grade 4, our college students here from the Children's Salaman College, Pupils of grade 4 Carpa, especially the debaters. Congratulations for the job well done. And also to Sir Rex. This is one of the requirements of the Simeo Enotech. Actually, I'm in batch 2. So, meron rin kaming debate sa klase namin. But, for Sir Rex na ginawa na debate, puro impromptu, no? Makita mo talaga yung ideya ng mga bata. Nakita mo rin ang pagka-inosente nila. So, di ba? Not guilty daw, sabi ni Guilford. So, thank you very much, lalo-lalo sa parents natin. Thank you for coming. Sana next year, Ma'am Birico will be one of the Simeo scholar naman ng school, or si Ma'am Yoni, o si Ma'am Orgo. So, thank you for coming, and thank you for all the support you given to your kids. Thank you, and good afternoon.
Okay, thank you, Ma'am Grace. Of course, with this activity, we'd like to recognize the effort of teachers who did their best, of course, who shared their time and effort by having this certificate of recognition. Okay? Requesting Mr. Macero to be at the same time. Okay, so let us proceed to the distribution of certificate of recognition to our Board of Judges. But of course, we have also the certificate of recognition for the speakers from both affirmative and the defendant. Okay, so shall we first recognize our Board of Judges for today's activity? May call on, allow me to read the certificate of recognition. Republic of the Philippines, Department of Education, Region 12, Division of Sultan Kudarat, District of West Libak, Salaman Central Elementary School, Poblacion 1, Libak, Sultan Kudarat. Certificate of recognition is awarded to Ederlina A. Birico, Master Teacher 1 of Salaman Central Elementary School, for sharing her precious time and effort as one of the Board of Judges in a debate entitled "Should Junk Foods Be Banned in School?" as part of the Simeo Enotech Requirements Batch 7 Class 8 on July 20, 2017, held at Grade 4 Carpa, Classroom, Salaman Central Elementary School, Poblacion 1, Libak, Sultan Kudarat, given this 20th day of July 2017 at Salaman Central Elementary School, West Libak District, Poblacion 1, Libak, Sultan Kudarat. Signed after S. Anedes, the Assistant Principal. Signed Erdinda R. Gaurana, the Principal, and signed Tuhami S. Usman, District Head. Ma'am. Sir, up there, please, siguro, sir. Request natin si sir. Okay. Ma'am Vidya, ay, di pala pwede si ma'am. Okay, walang palakpak. Thank you, sir. And of course, the certificate of recognition is given to Marian Grace L. Villar. Same certificate of recognition is awarded to Ma'am Yunil M. Resurrection. Same certificate of recognition is awarded to John Kevin D. Basero. Same certificate of recognition is awarded to Major P. Sansano. Okay? So we have also certificate to Ma'am Orgo, being the advisor of this class. Ma'am Orgo, send certificate of recognition. Okay, so for the speaker, okay, speaker from this group, okay. Okay, may result na. Okay, so we will proceed. So of course, awarding muna lang mga speakers natin. We have, please stand by group, no? From this group, affirmative, we have Lian Ang, Aslin Talib, and Brian Kalawang. Please stand. This will be your certificate. I will just provide you, no? Okay, just hold it. Okay, in group, please. Okay. Okay. Okay, for the group defendant, okay, please stand. We have Buford, Beto, we have Cesar Seba, and Jessin Ramos. Okay, so, okay. So the winner is, we have the score of 26, 35, 30, 91. Other one is 26, 23, 35. Winner. The winner is, of course, 94. We have the defendant. Thank you very much for that. Okay, you have here, the winner is the defendant. So once again, I'm very, very happy for this occasion, for this sir. Thank you, sir, for being with us. Okay, sir. So thank you very much, Sir Abner Anendes, for being with us. Okay, have a shake of hands. O, kumusta kayo? Sige na. Okay. Anyway, you are classmates, so thank you very much for your okay, thank you very much. Of course, sa parents natin, okay, please stand up, parents. I recognize natin, please stand up, parents. Okay. Palakpakan natin ang mga parents na dito. Okay? So, anyway, ito lang ang masabi ko. Thank you very much for your support. For the success of our debate, and of course your cooperation, your sleepless night kay Ma'am Orgo for the time, and for the parents, no, ganun kadugo yung ginawa namin. So for my great chairman, Ma'am Grace Villar, at saka siyang aking tutor, kumbaga, bagsing lang siya. Sa kanya ako nagmana, no? So kung wala siya, hindi ko rin maging successful doon. Of course, the support. Of course, for my student from Notre Dame of Salaman College, magagaling yan sila, kaya kinuha ko. Anyway, ano yung sila-advertise na. Secondary student, okay. So, thank you very much for your cooperation. Sa lahat-lahat sa inyo, maraming salamat. For that, magkakaroon tayo ng group picture, Ma'am Rosa. Okay na. Okay. So, hingin ko lang yung video natin. Ipa-plus drive, Ma'am.
USB, sir.
Thank you very much for that. So, group ko na dito yung affirmative. Together with the judges, sila Sir Nino at si Ma'am Yo. Okay? Picture na. Pagkatapos yung mga parents, no, wag aalis. Sila muna. Okay. Okay. Sige, mag-join na lang siguro kayo para madali. Ayan. Tatlo yung speaker muna. Huwag ko rin iba. Okay.
Speaker muna.
Ang mga judges.
Ay, sorry.
Ipatay daw yung projector na. Next. Okay. Dali na, bilis. Wala ka daw. Sige na, lahat na. Lahat na. Dito. Kayo, guys. Kuha ka ba? Kaya bagal. Ibaba yan. Ibaba yan. Ibaba ang certificate kayo. Ready? 1, 2. Pa. 1, 2. Isa pa, wala nakasali. Sa pagin. 1, 2. Salamat.
Okay, so again. Maraming salamat sa inyong lahat. Yun lang siguro.
Parents pa.
Okay, parents, mag-way sa parents. Dali ang mga parents kasi minsan lang ito.
Mama, video na ka dito. Pwede po mag-request. Naka-video lang, i-continue lang. Thank you.